What's going on, guys? I just want to say that life is beautiful. Anything that isn't seen in amazement it's going to be taken for granted. Anything that you don't appreciate, everything's taken for granted. So I appreciate you guys being here. I was just thinking about that right before I shot the video, getting everything set up. Because nothing's appreciated. And when you appreciate things, life is just so much better. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a video just answering someone's question, because people have had some good questions, and it's just too much to type out. It actually fits in a video format in a better way. So there we go. There's actually two. That I had in mind. So some guy asked me, commenting for it, how would you define spirituality? And spirituality is just everything. It's the essence of life. The spiritual side is a side, and this is hard to explain, but I'm gonna explain it. It's a side that you feel. Life, though it seems like it, eyes, hearing, tasting, licking, and touching in our bodies, in our physical embodiment. The other reality, so the other reality is the real reality, so to speak. We're playing a miniature game. We're an embodiment. We're a creation of our soul. So you could, it doesn't matter, we'll just say that for now. So when we bleed into the other reality, you know, some say it's more of a feeling of us. We feel more real over there. We have a body too. So we have a body too, but it's just like, you can have different bodies. You can go to different worlds, different dimensions, up and down, but you want to go up. So the thing is, in this other world, you can still have all these sensations. Again, it's not you. So these sensations do cross over with life, but I'm talking the opposite of the life that we know. It's the opposite on the other side. It's more vivid on the other side. It has to be, basically, but you can tap into the source right now. And the feeling that I'm talking about is not, it's not receptive through the senses. It is the senses. It's behind the senses. It's like the no man's land, the no man that sits behind and experiences, feels these senses, sensations. So the other reality that we'll live in, or the spiritual realm, but when we go there, you are going to experience just things more vividly, basically, because you'll be back closer to the source. We could just say with the source at this time. And that bleeds into other things like your thoughts. So the only thing that's with you in this reality, when you really look at it, is something that holds the body together, because something has to hold it together. And then there's your thoughts. So when we talk about spirituality, it is life. It's confusion, but essential. All the words, because if we were to go that far, all the words are just, they're all coming from the source. And so you can, with your intent, you can bend the energy in the way you want with your spells, your energy, so to speak. My energy, if you really pay attention, is going right through the phone. But it's also right here in the aroma. It's going to be here forever. Until it's undone or it's changed. It need not be changed if it's good energy. The reason why I said that, a lot of words, especially in the spiritual community, but even before that, a lot of words would confuse me, depending on the word, obviously. But nonetheless, words can be confusing in themselves. And I don't know how foreign this person is, or they could be foreign too. Spirituality would just be abiding in God's presence, your soul's footsteps. We could talk it more westernology. It can be more nature, more intuition. So that's, if we had to scene it, if we had to put it in a scene, it would be nature. That's why nature is so harmonizing. Even pictures are just a hologram of the real thing. So when you see me, maybe you see a picture of someone else that's abiding in stillness. It's going to give it's just going to give a certain light, a certain presence to the picture. So when you see pictures of the forest, maybe the ocean, the coastline especially, it's just really it feels good to look at. It's like an automatic resonator, because it is. And if you would be there and see it too, it's the same thing now, but there's obviously different elements involved into that. But nonetheless, it's still going to be harmonizing, and we're still going to be looking at God's creation. Our creation, definitely ours, right around here. But everybody's. I think he got a little mad when I said that. Him. Him. But nature would be one of the things that we see, and that has to be the answer, because it just has to be. It's what's there. The thing that you can't see that manifested that, which would be bleeded from the spiritual realm, that's that. But do you see how it bleeds over into a mountain? A mountain is really just a thought form. But God's energy is so strong, it bled to a... It's not... People think this reality is really rock hard and solid. And it's nowhere near it. It seems like that, though. It definitely can seem like that. And so we live in a transient world, so to speak. Very transit. And the thoughts have actual matter, and they create stuff. Your mind, if you want to purify your mind, you will get to know God's mind. We are created out of God, out of the same energy, from God. So we're going to think like God. We're going to, there's not nothing better than that. If we can purify our bodies, then we'll be in God's presence, that energy presence,